Oh, we are here. All right. Welcome everyone to the first day of the month of streaming. We're doing 25 days. Yes, 25 whole days back to back in a sequence of streaming. We got a few things planned out for these days. Some of it is just, hey, I'm gonna be real. Some of it we just guessing. We just going along with the vibe. But for the most part, we got some things planned, some things not, and we have a whole lot of fun doing it. Now, also, I need to mention this now because this is actually something really cool that I didn't think about doing until Elmo did it. So we're donating to kids for Lucky Man. So every $2 you get you give one toy to a kid who needs it. So that's very nice. What we're going to do is after 25 days, all the money that we made from the stream, we're going to cut it in half, and half is going to the kids, and the other half is going in my fat pockets. But yeah, this video, I want to be the first video to react to because I think this is fucking insane. I think this is loony. So if you don't know me, I despise whales. I am the #1 whales hater. I mean, it's not like I just don't like them. I hate them. I will go out of my way to despise on whales. Now, I know people are like sharks. They kill people. Sharks, they eat surfers. That's good and dandy. But whales are these primal creatures that we just don't understand how dangerous they are. Imagine, and let me set the scene for you. Close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Imagine you're in the ocean, right? Swimming around. Like, let's say there's a boat nearby, right? You're just swimming around having a good time out in the water, right? Now, make sure your eyes are closed. You look down and you see the dark black ocean. And all you hear is... At least sharks got the audacity to be quiet. At least they're going to be silent when they sneak up on you. The fact that whales... Now imagine, you're swimming. You look down, there's nothing. Pitch black darkness. And from the depths, you see this silhouette swimming upwards. Just moving. And as it gets closer, it gets bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And then you realize it's a whale. It's The Whale by Brendan Fraser. And it's just... And it opens its mouth and it's just... You're done. I do believe a whale has taken a life before. I'm not gonna be misguided by social media. A whale has taken someone's life, and I refuse to believe otherwise. But the whole thing aside, I'm gonna probably keep rambling about that throughout this video. This is the deadliest whale to ever live. Leviathan Melvi. You know, it's a whale.
Hi, it's Katrina. From eating other whales to terrorizing the sea, here are 10 amazing facts about the Leviathan melville, the deadliest whale to ever live.
Look at that.
Number 10. Megalodon beware. Dating the remains that have been found of Leviathan melville show that it lived.
Did y'all see that?
Beware.
Did y'all see? Do y'all see this whale? It has teeth, y'all. This is the whale from not Moby Dick. This is the whale from Pinocchio, bro. What was his name? Monstro. This is him. It's the guy. The guy from the thing. The guy. You guys know the guy. I'm trying to find a good picture of him. Maybe this is where it all started for me. Maybe this was like the first step of me going loony. This is the same whale.
The remains that have been found of Leviathan melville show that it lived in the world's oceans about 13 million years ago during the Miocene epoch. It was by far the largest predatory whale of its time. During the Miocene epoch, the ocean was full of huge and varied species that provided the Leviathan...
You know what it might have been? It might have been Finding Nemo and Pinocchio that made me dislike whales. Because that one whale, that one scene where Dory was like, "Hello, sir. We're trying to find 32 Wallaby Way, Sydney." And you saw that silhouette. And it slowly started to turn. It was like, "Oh, great, he's on his way." It was like, he must be really far. And he starts getting closer. And it's starting to just... You just start to realize it's this big-ass whale. And he just eats them. That traumatized me. Disney, you owe me my reprimands. That shit traumatized me. I don't think I ever bounced back.
With plenty to feast on. It would, however, have had a mighty foe in the waters in the form of the megalodon.
I'm rooting for the megalodon.
These creatures overlapped
I'm rooting for the Meg.
point and lived at around the same time. The megashark was a similar size to the Leviathan, and while it's thought unlikely that the two would have hunted each other, it's quite possible that they came up against one another in the pursuit of prey. Most experts think, for a number of reasons, that the Leviathan would have come out victorious.
He just looks like the bad guy.
9.
He just looks like a bad guy. He doesn't even look good.
Leviathan melville was a legendary whale of prehistoric times that was a ferocious predator of the oceans, but surprisingly, it was quite a modest size, growing to be between 45 and 60 feet in length.
Damn!
They weighed about 50 tons. That's the same as 6 elephants. They were about the same size as a sperm whale today, but nowhere near the huge 100 feet that a blue whale can reach. After all, it is the largest creature to have ever lived. This doesn't mean, however, that the Leviathan melville was in any way comparable to a sperm whale, though. They were far more
Get the nigga off the screen.
Oof. Than any whale that's alive today.
Put the Meg back on.
Number 8. Where did it live? The first confirmed discovery of Leviathan melville remains was made in 12-million-year-old sediments of the Pisco Formation in southern Peru. It's a region that, because of various geological processes, isn't the best for fossil discovery, but it is a site that's well known for the discovery of a number of ancient whale species, some predating Leviathan by tens of millions of years, and also giant prehistoric penguins like the Incayacu and Icadiptes that were the same size as humans. The Leviathan, therefore,
a human-sized penguin is haunting. I mean, no, it's not. I thought, now that I think about it, it's not really that bad. What the fuck do penguins be doing? What are they doing up there? Tap dancing? Getting chased by seals? There's not really much a penguin can do to me. You know what? Now that I really said it, now that I'm really thinking about it, I feel like I could full on fight a human-sized penguin. Matter of fact, give me a second.
Penguins looking for a partner set themselves apart and start to display.
You don't even fight like that. I could take a penguin. I could take a penguin. If Happy Feet taught me anything, they're just gonna tap dance. Okay, let's say a penguin the same height as me, right? A penguin that is like 5'11", 6 foot. Bust down my door right now. Bust down my door and wanted to fight me for whatever reason. I feel like I could really just like, because like they can only slap box. They can't even punch me. They can only slap box. I mean, I guess they can like peck at me, but I just got weave. And then once I get that full Nelson on them, they ain't getting nowhere. They're losing. Instant loss, TKO.
Therefore, roamed the waves around South America, but is thought to have lived in similar territories that sperm whales live in today. Some evidence has suggested they made it to North America, and the remains of close relatives have been found as far away as present-day Australia, meaning
never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know what I was gonna say.
throughout the shallower coastal
I was gonna say
regions of the
something
entire
really
world.
weird.
They weren't thought to have favored deep waters, though, mainly because food was in much more plentiful supply in the warmer, shallower areas. And now for number 7. But first, be sure to subscribe.
We are watching The Deadliest Whale Ever to Live by a very, very good channel, apparently. Origins Explained. This is the first time I watched their channel, but I'm loving this content. But yeah, you know, me hating whales, blah, blah, blah. Sharks are cooler, blah, blah, blah. Raw.
Subscribe if you are new here. We have lots of new videos coming up. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Number 7. Whale ancestors. Livyatan melville were the ancestors to all of the toothed whales that still exist today and share a number of recognizable features. They are classed as...
Maybe I can find like... Maybe I can find something that... I know I did this one time, a long time ago. Whale. Yep, the haunting sounds of a humpback whale. I will say this: whale sharks are cool as hell. I respect whale sharks. They're like the mixed child of whales and sharks. I don't know what family they truly belong to. I have no idea. For all I know, they could really be a dolphin, but I rock with them. I think they're the exception. They're the ones I'm rooting for you. Beat the whale allegations. You can see him in the distance. Hey Tiff, thanks for the 1 tier. Ugh. Now y'all telling me y'all really want to tell me that if y'all know this water right now, look how murky this shit is. You're in this water, and you hear that when you go in the water. You rocking that going on, man, in love with the channel over top 10 list. It's better than Watch Mojo. Unless Watch Mojo's watching this, then you guys are top 10. Nah, that one's crazy. That one specifically is crazy. That one singular audio node is insane. Bro he had a tenor note. He said, straight out of hell. Haunting. Yeah, yes, that creeps me out. What? Whales are so not. What whales do you know? What whales do you know? Because the only one I know is Free Willy. He's the only one I know of. Bro busted out of jail and escaped. Wait, hold on. People love to diss sharks, right? People love to rag on sharks, right? They're so bad. Fuck sharks. Kill sharks. Eat sharks, right? What about orcas? Do y'all not fuck with penguins? Y'all don't fuck with Mumbo now? Because if I remember correctly, on Happy Feet, the video game on the Wii, there was a level where an orca was chasing the fuck out of Mumbo. Y'all just didn't care? Just fuck Mumbo now? He danced his way into our hearts for 2 movies. Y'all just gave up? Killer whales are the best, but they aren't. Watch them be dolphins. Watch them be dolphins. I almost guarantee. Killer whales are actually really interesting. I think killer whales are interesting, but they are serial killers. They are cool. They're interesting, but they're killers. What are killer whales? Killer whales, a toothed whale that is large member of the oceanic dolphin. Bro, what is these naming schemes, bro? Why are we calling them killer whales? They're dolphins. Call them a killer. No. Low key. There's a bigger threat on the horizon. I'm worried about whales, but it's the dolphins who I really should be looking out for. Why are they trying to throw the killer title on the whales when this part of the dolphin family? That's sick. That is sick. Read between the lines. That is insane. I remember episode King of the Hill where this man Hank got violated by a dolphin. Maybe dolphins are the bad guys, not all whales. They are second and third smartest creatures on the earth. Humans are 1. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like any of this. I don't know why I did this.
Zeteroids, which are a family of whales that stretch back in the fossil record about 20 million years.
Goofy ass
There have been a
skeleton.
number of different species of Physeteroid that have, like the Leviathan, gone extinct, such as the Acrophyseter and the Bridgmophyseter. But there's 3 that have survived through today.
Huh?
Do you know what they are? Leave your guess in the comments below.
What y'all think it is? What do y'all think it is? I'm gonna say. Wait, what was the question?
Extinct, such as the Acrophyseter and the Bridgmophyseter. But there's 3 that have survived through today. Do you know what they are? Leave your guess in the comments below.
Are these whales? If we're talking whales, I'm gonna say blue whale. That's one of them. Maybe beluga. I will say this: beluga might be the only whale that's funny to me because they got that fat ass cranium. They got that big ass head, and I think that is just the best way to evolve. Evolve to have a fat ass noggin. And there's that one video where the whale was like, wait. Yeah, this right here. Oh wait. Yep, this right here is the funniest shit ever to me. And I mean, this proves my point that whales are dickheads, but like, this is just too fun. I have to give him props for how funny this shit is. Look, so he's swimming around, right? Chilling. No kids having fun.
Hey, Mikey, come here. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Is that the whales? Look, sneaking up.
He's coming for you guys.
Well, damn, when's it gonna happen?
Look, he's gonna do it again. Lily, look. Mikey, look.
Damn, Mikey, pay attention. Bro, what? Why, bro? If I was a kid, fuck being a kid. If I went there now, if I didn't know they did this shit, if I had no idea they did this shit, and I was sitting there looking at the tank, thinking I was safe behind a glass, and they pulled this shit on me, some FNAF animatronic level bullshittery, I'm shitting my pants. As a grown ass man, I'm shitting my pants. It's leaking down my leg. It's going into my shoes, into my socks. I'm shitting myself in the aquarium. And everyone's gonna have to smell it too. I do not care. Because why the fuck are we training the whales to jump scare people? What is we doing? Why was this in the board meeting? Why was this talked about? I'm so serious. Like, why did we do this? Bro said, what? What are you gonna do about it, little dick? What? Like, bro, why is the whale testing him? You know I'm shitting your pants too. He wanted to eat them. Bro, I'm telling you, put a child in a tank with a whale and see what happens. We think that whales are these nice gentle giants because we just don't know what they be doing. We just don't know what they be up to. We've been fooled. Well, I haven't. Stay safe.
Answer is coming up. As you'll find out, characteristics such as structures within their skulls, their size, and the fact that they have teeth in their mouths are still present,
Killer whales on top.
but everything else
Or
about
not
the
killer whales.
Leviathan was
Yeah, killer
very,
whales.
very
Whale
different
sharks. That's the
from
one. Whale
whales
sharks
we
on
see
top.
today. Number 6. How did they hunt? Living at such competitive times for food, Leviathan melville were well adapted to hunting at sea. Like other species, they had a large forehead, which contains what is known as a sperma.
That's so sick. They put that one man to say that. That poor man, whoever he is, somewhere he probably has no idea that his cranium just got used as an example for a whale noggin. That is insane. I want to find that person just showing, just like, hey, look at this shit. You got a whale noggin. You're done.
Seti organ. which is full of wax and oil reservoirs with connective tissue. This organ's ability to harden when needed is the way that whales are believed to be able to withstand the pressures involved in diving to such depths. But many believe the Leviathan used it for a different purpose, as a battering ram. These ancient whales existed before sperm whale species began diving deep to hunt squid, and with such a wealth of prey near the surface, it had no need to. Instead, they incapacitated large prey by ramming into them, which would have given them a massive advantage.
Come on, bro. Put some weight in that.
The organ has even been seen in recent times, with at least 2 19th century whaling ships having been sunk when male whales punched holes in their sides, which had
I mean this with my entire heart. When I say if I was on that ship, and let's say I'm not even the captain of the ship, I'm not even the helmsman, I'm just on the ship chillaxing, just chilling. You know, the water's a little bit turbulent, you know, but I got my sea legs, so it's cool. We rocking a little bit. Then all of a sudden, boom. That's a little odd. Then, boom. What, we hitting rocks or something? Doom, doom, doom. And I go out there, I look over the side, and I see a fat ass whale. What business do they have knocking this ship around? What? Why? Why? Think of the grand scheme of the ocean. Think how big the ocean is. What is this one ship taking up this little spot of ocean really fucking up for them? That they gotta go knock it around. Not only knock it around, but sink it. Now imagine, it's sinking, right? Now you're sitting on this life preserve. This little inflatable raft. With the things that just punched holes in your steel boat. I'm grabbing a toaster, plugging it into an aux. I don't know where it's going to be at, but I'm going to find one. And I'm right into the water. And I'm frying them. All of them. Anything in the water, honestly. And I do not apologize. I'll take any... I will get jumped by every member of PETA when I get back to shore. And I won't even fight back. I'll put my hands in my pocket. I'll just take it. I'll eat that. But I'd be damned if I sit in that lifeboat waiting to get back to shore. I feel like whales wouldn't mess with you if they aren't disturbed. The fuck did the boat do? How did the boat disturb them? Maybe two. See, no, right now. How many of you guys fuck with whales? Just a show of hands. Because I ain't touching that. That's like 99% of the reason why I don't want to go into the ocean. Like when I go to the beach, I stay at the shore. I just stay at the shore. I have my maybe up to here in the water, up to here. And you know, even that's a bit much because you know that sand be pulling you in. Because one minute you just be at the shore, next you be down. You didn't realize it, but you're already swimming. No animal's bigger than humans. If a whale wanted to, it could eat us. If it wanted to. If it really wanted to. If it one day was like, you know, bro look kind of good. I mean, he's out here by himself. No one's gonna know. Boom. They don't even gotta like digest you. They can just grab you, sink. Once you're at that pressure, you do that shit from Ant-Man the Wasp. You hear that? You're getting broke up and you're done. Can't wait for the whale slander to disappear during the One Piece whale arc. No, One Piece does have a whale. Laboon is in One Piece. And don't get me wrong, I fuck with Laboon. I fuck with Laboon. Any other whale in One Piece, get the fuck out. They have no place at this table. Laboon is cool, bro. Laboon is cool because he's a real one. He's a real one. When needed, he was about to slide. And he's been trying to slide for almost 4 decades. I fear pawns more. They have those things that climb up your piece. What? What is that? We need to watch a video about that. What the hell? I could not imagine you peeing and it's like, I'm gonna get ya. I like imagine a cartoon swimmer just like, I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get in that penis.
That's further credence to the idea that this was their normal behavior. But even without all that, they had giant teeth about 15 inches long. Its mouth was about 9 feet long and 7 feet wide, with their teeth placed perfectly for grabbing and ripping out flesh. They had powerful biting muscles, and fossil hunters from Europe wrote an article called The Giant Bite, with good reason. It had the largest bite of any tetrapod. Based on all of this, plus the fact that it had a bigger brain, it would have been smart and quick to react, so most prey didn't stand a chance. It basically...
Okay, this is gonna be just one of those crazy things. This is like, it's just gonna be one of those moments. Just follow me along, right? Imagine you go back in time to when these things existed, right? And all you whale fans out there, imagine you go back and then you find one of these whales in the water. You swim in the water, and you're under the water with it, right? And it does the whale thing, like, right? You're like, wow, it's so cool to see these animals. And he's swimming, right? And he just looks at you. Deadpan. And he goes, you don't belong here. That's rough, buddy.
basically ate other whales.
Here's a link for the pea fish. It's called... Oh, we definitely watching it. Yeah, we're watching that right after this. Go put that right there.
For breakfast. Number 5, name. Leviathan is a type of dragon or sea monster referenced in the Bible. This massive and swift serpent is believed dragon.
I need to read the Bible. They're getting active. They got sea kings. What the hell? Look how like these type of pictures that like they don't look crazy until you really think about what's going on here. Look at the boat. Right here, let's take this for example. This is obviously gonna be bigger than a person, right? But imagine how much bigger it truly is than a person. This right here, this little, oh wait, yeah, you guys see that? This little nub, this is probably like 3 times bigger than a person. This, its one singular tooth is about half of the size of this little nub. Probably the same size as this nub, to be honest. I hate the ocean, bro. I hate the ocean.
Massive and swift.
I just want to take a big ass taser and just fucking boom. You know?
Believed to come from ancient myth and was
Evangelion angels and angels of the Bible.
Food to the Hebrews in the wilderness. When the
Bro.
first report about the whale's discovery was published in 2010, its genus was named after the English name of the legendary monster, the Leviathan, along with the species name Melville in honor of Herman Melville, who wrote Moby Dick, the story of Captain Ahab's obsession with hunting a giant sperm whale. However, soon after the report was published,
Look, if I had a devil fruit, okay, if I was like Luffy for real, right, and I have the gungo fruit, right, and I made a rubber, I wouldn't be scared of shit. I wouldn't be scared of nothing. I wouldn't be terrified of any creature on this planet. But unfortunately, as far as I know, I haven't gotten it. So unless I'm about to walk out my house and find that shit growing on a tree, we just got to make do what we got. We just got to do what we got to do. The giant squids are... Okay. When I think about squids, right? And I think about the fact they got those suction cups, that little suction cup shit. A regular squid can just grab my finger and just clamp on, just hold on. Just hold on and not let go. A giant squid can use one of them suction cups and pick up my entire corpse, my entire body. The only way I'll ever fight a giant squid if I got like some kind of sword or some shit. If I had a katana and I'm sitting there, I'm like, right? On some Genji shit. That's the only way I can really see that. I don't think I can do that to a whale. I'm gonna be real. I don't. If a whale was trying to fuck me up and I was in the water with it, and I was like, I don't think I get that type of motion to like, unless I can unlock some like Tanjiro water style move. I'm like water foundation and destroy that whale in one cut. And then he tells me his sad ass backstory. I'm like, you're just like me. I don't think I can really do it. I swam with sharks. I swam with stingrays. I swam with jellyfish. I haven't swum with a whale, and I don't think I ever will. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. If I had a fat ass harpoon in the water with a whale, I'm going crazy. If a whale was charging me, I'm douche. On some Moby Dick shit. I haven't even read Moby Dick. I'm guessing what happened, and I'm probably right. He probably shot the whales like, and the whale's like, oh, and he was like, oh, it's not enough. We need a bigger harpoon. Ooh. And then he destroyed the whale. Hopefully the whales got destroyed by then. It wasn't like, is he actually alive? To be continued.
It was pointed out to the authors that the name Leviathan had already been used to describe a type of obscure mastodon, so they had to change the name, even though it was perfect. In order to correct it, its genus is known by the original Hebrew name of the legendary monster, the Leviathan, while retaining their ode to the author. Number 4. Fossil remains. While researchers know quite a lot about the Leviathan, most of this is information that has been deduced based upon their knowledge of how similar animals behaved. So far, only the remains of the Leviathan's head have ever been found. In 2008, on the last day of a paleontological dig in the Pisco Ica Desert in Peru, scientists discovered a large cetacean skull. The enormous teeth told them that they had found the Leviathan. Of course, on the last day of the dig. From this skull, it's clear.
I heard something fall, bro. I heard something fall. And I thought it was a whale.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I think my sister just fell down the stairs. Y'all, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that that crash? My sister fell on the floor right in front of my room. This is her 3rd time falling this week. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, when she fell, for some reason in my mind, I really thought a whale was about to bust out my door. Low-key, it might have been that penguin. It might have been that 6-foot penguin coming to get that 1v1.
Clear where the spermaceti organ would have been, but there are a number of interesting differences to the sperm whales of today. It actually much more resembles that of a killer whale, although it's about 3 times larger. Its mouth was full of teeth, which means it probably hunted in a similar way to how killer whales do, and had a huge temporal fossa, which is the depression found on the side of the skull. This is where
What the hell?
muscular fossa, which is
Why does bro got a 2nd tail? Wait, killer whales don't got 2 tails, right? I'm not being silly. This is not a moment of me being silly, right? They don't have a 2nd tail.
is the depression found on the side of the skull. This is where the jaw muscles are, which means its bite would have been incredibly powerful, far more so than the sperm whales of today. Number 3.
Imagine losing a 1v1 and the penguin start. Unless it's like some penguin in Madagascar level, like unless it's Rico himself. Or like maybe Skipper and Rico. Those I ain't losing against Kowalski or Private. I'm not losing to any of those two. But maybe if it's Rico, he pulls out a fucking bomb, just fucking, you know, or like pulls out the mega gat. He just, you know, Skipper maybe because bro kind of crazy. Maybe if Skipper was 6 foot, I might lose to that. Maybe. That's not canon. It was filler. It was another filler episode.
What did they eat? As we've seen, the Leviathan was an incredibly efficient hunting machine. They used echolocation to target their prey and could use their head as a battering ram against larger creatures.
That's
Using
sick.
Their strong jaws to
Like the fact that like it used echolocation, that means that when you hear it, that means they know where you're at. Like put that, like think about that. When you hear that, that means they know you're there. They know you're there. The moment you hear that, it's like it's up. They use that bloodhound scan. And now they know where you at. They got your location. They on their way.
Terra flesh. This meant that virtually anything that lived in the ocean was potential prey of the Leviathan, with the only exception being organisms that were too small for it to care about. So, short answer of what did they eat? Everything. The bigger the better. Being at the top of the food chain, they would have had to consume huge amounts every day, and their diet is thought to have primarily consisted of other large blubbery whale species, dolphins, and seals. It would most likely have taken on anything that it was able to catch, since it was probably hungry all of the time. It was able to reach speeds of up to 31 miles per hour when needed, so nothing was safe. Shark species, including the megalodon and other large fish, would have been just as appealing, which is a far cry from the whales of today, whose diet consists mainly of plankton. Humans wouldn't have stood a chance if we were around at the same time as the Leviathan, as their huge heads meant that they would have been able to swallow us whole. We would have been no more than just an appetizer for this giant. Number 2. Why did they die out? The Leviathan lived
Because I showed up.
a number of other large
The reason why the Leviathan isn't around right now is because I got access to a time machine in the future. I go back in time with a toaster and 3 extension cords. Plug that shit in. They're gone. They're gone.
ocean predators, which is no coincidence. It was a time when life in the sea was abundant, and there was plenty of food to sustain populations of such large creatures. This environment that let the Leviathan and the Megalodon thrive was also what ultimately led to their downfall. We don't know precisely when they went extinct, but at the end of the Miocene epoch, the planet experienced a period of change which saw fluctuating ocean temperatures and currents. This would have drastically impacted the numbers of dolphins, seals, smaller whales, and other animals lower down the food chain, which in turn meant—
You know what? I do feel bad for animals, like in general, because think about it. We were lucky enough to be born as humans, right? You know, we got all this cool shit. You know, we got cars, planes, buildings, homes. You know, we got all that. Like, imagine being born as a, I don't know. Let's say being born as a, just throwing out random animals here, a seal, right? And, you know, let's say you live in the Antarctic, right? You have to chase penguins, right? And you're getting chased by a killer whale. That's your life. Every day you wake up to repeat that journey. Find penguin, eat penguin, run away from killer whale. And sometimes fight a polar bear. That's your everyday mission. Every single day. I don't know if I could have done it. I don't know if I could have been born as a maybe that's the reason why I wasn't born as a seal. They just knew I couldn't handle it.
Predators had a rapidly dwindling food supply. Leviathan would have been forced to move to shallower regions where there was more food, but in the end, there just wouldn't have been enough to survive. The huge amount of food required to sustain large carnivores—
Their animals are just being lazy. Imagine like tomorrow we see like a sloth building a gun. And it's just like, you know, because the gun's still fast. The sloth just, you know, the trigger slow, but the bullet's still fast. Like, that's, I don't know if I want to champion. Oh yeah, that one video with the monkeys using, I think we have a video about monkeys in the lineup at some point, because there's something about monkeys on TV and them going crazy. But if you guys ever seen that movie Nope by Jordan Peele, and it had that one thing with the monkey, monkeys are crazy. Like, I used to be like, I want a pet monkey low key because it'd be kind of cool, but like, imagine if that nigga goes ape shit, like literally, and bro's like, rips my face off, and I'm looking like Muscle Man. That one time it's like, told you guys I was ripped, and all my shit just fucked my whole shit up. Just, he did that shit from JoJo's. He did that Rohan Kashibe shit. Just not the move. Not the move.
is one of the main reasons why no such creatures exist today. Those that prey solely on meat tend to be much leaner and size efficient, in order to cope with changing conditions,
Cope?
with the largest animals being ones that are able to continually feed on vegetation. And now for number 1, but for those of you who guessed, the
Oh yeah. Well, me and Griff saw him on Broad the other day.
3 physeteroids alive today are the pygmy sperm whale, the dwarf sperm whale, and the full-size sperm whale. So, if
We
you
got
said
3 different sperm whales?
You win. Number 1, what big teeth you
Did
have.
I say sperm whale?
When talking
We'll assume
about
I said
animals
yes.
with
I
giant
did say
teeth,
sperm
you'd
whale.
probably think of the Tyrannosaurus rex, a saber-toothed tiger, or maybe even the megalodon. But the Leviathan had the largest teeth in its mouth of any known creature. They grew to a massive 14 inches
Damn.
long. T-Rex teeth in comparison would reach up to 12 inches. Saber-tooth teeth grew to 11 inches, and the largest megalodon teeth that have ever been found are just
Bro, had a
under
gold
8
tooth?
inches long. Interestingly, this doesn't mean that they had the deadliest teeth, though. Despite being so large, the teeth of other animals can be considerably sharper than those of the Leviathan. It was the combination of the size and power of their jaw that meant that they could cause extreme damage. Theirs was the biggest bite of any whale species that has ever lived, and one of the deadliest of any creature to live in the world's ocean.
Okay, so that's going on, but this is what we're gonna take away from it. If I was caught in the water with that creature, right, he was charging me. This is how I'd handle it, right? He would swim up to me, go to a bite. I would jump into his mouth, right? And you're thinking like, why would you do that? That's dumb as hell. I would jump into his mouth, right? And when he bites down, I'm in his mouth, so I'm like, right? He's gonna take a bite, and he's gonna go for that second bite to chew. But I'm not even in there for real. I'm in his colon, wreaking havoc. I'm throwing punches, haymakers. I'm us. And, you know, I'm destroying him from the inside out. Mind you, this ain't doing real damage to him right now because he's huge, right? But until I start biting back, now I'm taking bites out of him. I'm destroying his colon, his liver, his prostate. I'm going to town. All you can eat buffet. And I'm destroying his insides. He's bleeding out, right? And then eventually he's like, oh shit, he's fucking me up. I gotta fight back. So that he tries to go into himself to come fight me, but then that creates a black hole, right? But when the black hole starts, I pull myself out before it starts, and it destroys itself because it only has so much matter to consume. So it just erases itself. And I'm the last man standing. I'm the winner.